Hi friends, welcome to Master for SAS online training. Today let's discuss about SAS. The purpose of making this video is, before stepping into SAS, one should understand what about SAS, SAS role in industries, what are the duties of a SAS programmer, what are the job opportunities we are having after learning SAS, what is the use of doing certification, who can learn SAS, all these things. Now let's see what is SAS. Just discuss briefly about SAS. Okay, like what kind of work we can do, what is the full form of SAS, when SAS was developed, where SAS developed, all these things. Coming to the abbreviation of SAS, it is Statistical Analysis System or Software. SAS was developed at North Carolina State University during 1960s and 1970s. Later, SAS was further developed in 1980s and 90s with the addition of new statistical procedures and new components. Initially, it was developed for agricultural purposes, but nowadays we are using SAS in many sectors like pharmaceutical, financial, banks, many insurance companies, many automobiles companies. So many sectors are using SAS. And what kind of work we can perform in SAS? See, we can do data manipulation. We can analyze the data using SAS and can generate different kinds of reports like tables, listings, and graphs or figures. It is also possible to perform statistical calculations using SAS. SAS contains many components. See, using SAS differs from person to person, right? Because it depends on the requirement. Some may use many components or functions, but some may use only few. Let's see some of the SAS components like Base SAS, SAS Strat, SAS Graph, SAS Axis, Enterprise Guide, EBI. Like this, so many components are there. Nearly 200 components are there in SAS. Now let's see what kind of role it is playing in industries, because it is very important, right? Or 90% of the Fortune Global 500 companies depends on SAS software to make important decisions every day. Many companies, many banks, many insurance companies, many clinical research companies are using SAS. Let's discuss what kind of role it is playing in clinical field and in the financial field separately. In general, major companies that use SAS are Google, Facebook, Twitter, Accenture, IMS Health, like this. So many companies are using. Coming to the clinical field, it is predominantly programmed in clinical trial data analysis in companies like clinical research, biotech, and in pharmaceutical companies. Coming to the role played in financial sector by SAS. The top most 100 global banks are using SAS because SAS is using help them in marketing. Many insurance companies and many banks like Citibank, RBS, HSBC, Moody's Analytical Company, JP Morgan, like this, so many companies are using SAS. Why? Because the reasons is they have been using SAS for ages and have systems built around SAS. See, when it was developed in early 1970s. But till date we are using, from past 40-50 years we are using. And day by day the scope is increasing for SAS because many companies are using. As many companies are using SAS, we'll have more job opportunities, right? So it is playing a major role in industries. And also, see, for us it is very important to secure our data, right? So using SAS is safer than other open source tools like R and 9 because we can secure our data using SAS. And also it has introduced a big data capabilities along with SAS JMP and SAS Visual Analyticals. Let's see the other uses of SAS software also. So it is used in many financial transactions which are used for analyzing indications of fraud in real time. And also in assessing the clinical trial results, we can use SAS. Do you know SAS is the largest market shareholder in data analytical sector with a share of 36.2% and fifth largest for business intelligence software. And in some organizations like London Fire Brigade, SAS is used to save lives from accidents. So we can understand how much important nowadays SAS is. Okay, now let's see the role of a SAS programmer or work done by a SAS programmer. SAS environment ranks high for the best places to work, not only in the US but throughout the world. The main important thing that can be done by a SAS programmer is developing different kinds of reports like tables, listings and graphs. SAS programmer provides a statistical programming support for the statisticians. See, statisticians, according to their SAPs, means statistical analysis plans, will provide data and templates or the mock shells to the SAS programmer. So, SAS programmer has to generate reports depending on the statistician requirement. And programmer typically writes a SAS code which helps in creating analysis datasets using which we can generate reports. And also programmer is responsible for the electronic submission, means e-submission to the health authorities like FDA or DCGA like that. SAS programmers mainly responsible for building programs from clinical database to datasets. Now let's see the job scope or the job opportunities we are having. See, because it is very important for us to know after learning SAS, if we are not having job opportunities, then what is the use of learning SAS, right? So one should know what are the job opportunities before stepping into the SAS. SAS skills are the most valuable skills in today's job market. It is the better time to learn SAS programming because there is a huge scope of SAS for freshers also. See, when SAS was developed, it was developed in early 1970s, but till date means from past 50 years we are using SAS. See, and day by day the growth is increasing, and also more than 135 country has SAS offices across America, Asia, and Middle East, Africa, Europe, all these countries. Means so as many companies are using SAS, so after learning SAS, it is not limited for us to work only based on the clinical sector or in the financial sector, right? Because as many companies or many sectors are using SAS, so we can go in any company which we like, right? And there is a wide range of job opportunities in many areas like research, sales and development, marketing, consulting, human resources, like this. There is a world of analytics waiting for you. See, for getting higher pay, what are the career skills you should acquire? Is this enough only if you are having leadership quality and communication skills? Definitely not, because you also need strong analytical skills like SAS. Study conducted by PayScale reveals that SAS skills are predominant in job market. And also, further studies by some organizations analyzed 53 million employee profiles across 380 industries with above 16,000 job titles from entry level to top levels. The result considered list of top 20 skills to be the most valuable by employers, with SAS skills are topping the list. So, as you are having more SAS skills, you'll get higher pay. Now let's see the use of certification. See, why the certification highly in demand? Because it enhances candidate credibility. And so the certified programmers had the most popular recognition. Certification always indicates your higher level of knowledge. This becomes an advantage with other employees and provides job security also. Right? You may have a doubt that what are the career prospects after gaining SAS credential? Obviously, we'll have. See, it will open up to a lot of opportunities. Suppose if an employer is interviewing two candidates for a position having similar experience and knowledge, but one is SAS certified and the other one is not. All the things being equal, whom an employer can hire? Obviously, the one with SAS credential, right? So, if we are doing certification, it makes an advantage and also provides a job security. Now let's see the exam pattern for Base SAS certification and also in Advanced SAS certification. Coming to the Base SAS, it contains 60 to 65 multiple choice and short answer questions, and you will get 110 minutes time to complete an exam. And what is the pass score to pass the Base SAS certification? You should acquire 70% to get Base SAS credential. And also don't forget to use an exam ID A00211 when registering with PSNV. Now let's see the exam pattern for Advanced SAS credential. In general, who can get eligibility for Advanced SAS? Candidates who cleared Base SAS certification can go for the Advanced SAS certification. Without clearing Base SAS, we will not get eligibility to write an Advanced SAS exam. And this also contains 60 to 65 multiple choice and short answer questions like Base SAS. Advanced SAS, you'll get 2 hours time to complete an exam, and you must score 65% to pass. And also the exam ID for Advanced SAS is A00212. Use this exam ID when registering with the PSNV. And finally, let's see who can learn SAS. Is there any limitation for candidates that only these kind of people can learn SAS? Definitely not. SAS will help any graduate or postgraduates in evolving their career as a SAS programmer. Any graduates or postgraduates like B.Pharmacy, M.Pharm students, medical background students or B.Tech, M.Tech people, or who completed their BSc, MSc, nursing, like this, anyone can learn, any graduate can learn SAS. Hope you guys gotten enough knowledge about SAS and its job opportunities, about the SAS programmer role, about certification and all. Thank you. Please subscribe for more videos. Yeah.